Good morning, 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 good morning. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. That being said, it's probably just the same old S, just a different day. I'm still not independently wealthy. I That was my New Year's resolution last night: become independently wealthy. I had enough money to make it to 1201. Uh, I was up till about 1 o'clock last night. I didn't think I was going to make it to midnight, let alone 1 o'clock. But I had me a barley beverage and I stuck her out. Watched that pansy on CBS or whatever the hell it was, ABC. You know, um, that Ryan Seacrest, whatever his name is. Camera on the side is working now. Hmm. Let's figure that out later. Cornbread, good morning. I think you're the only one in chat. It only shows one. Nice to see you. Happy New Year. Evidently. Oh, I celebrated too. I was up. Yeah. Adventure Don, hello. Hmm. I'm just looking at your channel there, Adventure Don. I subscribed. Oh, I. Ah, a little chilly in here. I might have to go get my robe. It's 11 degrees out right now. Oh, demo done? Okay. I see you had a video you changed your name, but I didn't know if that was because you changed it to 2026. No. I was on that flash food this morning. They had a bunch of chuck steak, chuck roast. So I didn't buy anything today, but it's saying other event in the front for some reason. I don't know what's going on in the front, but I would too. I bet that's a rough sport. You too there, Junkyard. You have a happy New Year. Yeah. I don't think I could take the banging and the smacking that much. I did a couple of demolition derbies with cars, and there's more protection in a car than there is on a lawnmower. But I'm pretty sure it's rougher than on a lawnmower than it is in a car. Yeah. My condolences to New York City. Well, not really. They deserve whatever they got. You know. And just think of what the mayor in Portland said. She's going to, how did she put it? Make it impossible for grocery stores to close down. So if you're not making any money, you're still going to have to stay open. I don't know how they're going to do that if you ain't got no money, if you're not making money. Yeah. And that's coming from a woman that lives in the basement of her mom's house. Yeah. Where do these people come from and who votes for them? Other people living in their mom and dad's basement. That's who votes for them. Hey, I can finally get out of my mom's basement because this guy said he'll help me. Yeah, okay. Most likely 75%. I will not be on a live stream tonight. So if you happen to see me at 8 o'clock, I'll be on. If you don't happen to see me at 8 o'clock, I won't be on. Um, my favorite team won last night, and my other favorite team lost last night. Um, Basement days and basement nights, right? My favorite team, Michigan, they lost. Um, Kind of figured that was going to happen, being they had, you know, a coaching staff change in the last 30 days, 25 days, or 20 days, or whatever. So, they had a coach that couldn't keep it in his pants, and then when it was found out he couldn't keep it in his pants, he couldn't keep his hands off another person. So he's no longer in the program. And he'll probably be spending around 6 months in jail. Then, my other favorite team, was a coin flip between them and Notre Dame if they were even going to be in a bowl game. And they won the coin toss, evidently. And who knew? But they beat the number 2 college football team in the United States, Ohio State. University of Miami of Florida won't on Ohio State last night. They give them a whomping. No. All right there, Don. You have yourself a great day, man. Take care. Happy New Year's. So they whipped up on Ohio State last night. It was a pretty flawless night up until the fourth quarter. And then Ohio State had like 3 penalties in the fourth quarter, all within 3 or 4 plays. No. Thank you. It was a good game. I was loving every minute of it. My arthritis is just killing me. Kathy, my love, the love of my life, the woman I love, the one I made my wife, she's making biscuits and gravy today for breakfast. Underdog is here, that's right. Last night, I made dinner. I made strip steak, maple glazed air fried Brussels sprouts, red skin potatoes, peas, and mushrooms, fried mushrooms, sauteed mushrooms. That was for dinner. It turned out rather fantastic, actually. When I got dinner done, I took care of all the food. Nope, it was just strip steak. I took care of all the food, went in, sat down, watched the rest of the one game that was on. Come on, get up here. No, that's mine. That's my coffee cup. Hey, come here. Come here. Get up here. Come on. There you go. Sit down. Yep. Sit down. Michigan strip steak, you're right. There we go. anyways, I watched a little bit of the last game that was playing or whatever. And I come back out, cleaned up my mess, did all the dishes up, prepped the coffee for this morning, and then I went in and finished watching the Ohio State game. You okay? I don't know if the stripper does or not. I have no idea. And that's what we had for dinner last night. And I got my mess all cleaned up. I said, everything's ready for her this morning when she gets up or whatever and wants to make breakfast. Then she's going to make green onion and cream cheese roll-ups in ham, cheese ball. Going to have a country or whatever you want to call it dish. Oh. Oh, my pumpkin. Yeah. You might get a job there if they, hey, it'd probably be a good job. All right, baby, now. No. Kathy put a new bedspread on the bed, and it is really soft. I mean, really soft. And the girl, she don't normally sleep on the bed, but she's been up there on that bed, laying there, and she'll cuddle right up in that thing, and she gets all comfy. And Kathy will walk in there and say, "What are you doing?" And she'll look at her. She says, "Are you sleeping on my bed?" Normally she wouldn't be there, but she likes that new bedspread. I think we actually bought that, or she did, I think a couple of years ago at an auction. They had, I don't know, the guy had like 5 or 6 of these brand new bedspreads still in the packages, and she bought them. I bought a couple of them, I think. And they've been in her closet. And she was in the closet the other day and pulled it out and put it on her bed. I know we need more investigations. Yep. So, hey, I heard back in 2018, Trump left a bathroom with a toilet seat up. And that's not grounds for an investigation to start. I do not know what is, but they ought to get it started. I'm sure there's some more other shady stuff he's done. Like left the hand towel wrinkled up or whatever on the bar, and some other stuff. He probably did leave the light on too. He might have drank out of the milk jug. Those are all articles of impeachment there. You know what? I'd have thought Nasty Pissloshi's liver would have given out on her by now, but she's a tough old bird. Oh, I still, I keep thinking about that, what Xi said to Putin a few months ago, that they can now live to be 150 years old by just, transplanting organs. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If he ain't got himself a few, you know, donors in the kennel, you know, or he's already harvested the organs that he needed and, they're on ice or whatever. I would not doubt it one bit. I hope you're comfortable, because that's all that matters. Yeah. You comfy? Yeah. Okay. Well, as long as you're happy. He says, I'm happy. Just stay there. Venezuela? Yeah. There you go. You know what they say, connect the dots? Well, there's this guy I just watched this morning. I shared it. The guy connected the dots between Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, or Big Mike, otherwise known as Big Mike, um, Illar Oman, Tim Walz, uh, Kamala Harris, and this lawyer. The lawyer was the AG or whatever at one time. Barack Obama, from what I understand, got rid of the clause that you didn't have to report to Congress anything over $100,000 anymore for a settlement. So the government could get sued and the Congress didn't have to know about it. And that's how all this became, all this fraud. So, I think by Sunday night I'll have this beard shaved off. I just haven't had the energy to drag a sickle bar across my face. Yeah, suitcases of cash. Yeah. And what they did is they had Somalians working the airport. So they could put the luggage on the planes and then transport it. Well, once it's on the plane, and it's been inspected in the United States, it doesn't get inspected when it lands in, Somalia or whatever. You know. Yeah. Wouldn't you like to have a suitcase full of cash? I'll just take one. I'll, I won't be picky. I'll just take one. You know, preferably with hundreds in it, $100 bills. But I'll take 50s too. Hell, I'm not even shy. I'll take 20s. A suitcase full of 20s. Oh, hmm. Ah, boy. So did you tie one on last night, Junkyard? Was you awake at midnight? It might be. For fraud, yeah. You was. Oh, that's good. Well, yeah. The ball dropped at 11 o'clock at your place. Yeah. Toasted? I did too. Shots, everybody, shots. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Shots. 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 It's 5 shot Thursday. But if you drank last night, you got a hangover. You know, it's 5 Tylenol Thursday. Uh, I gotta get me a cup of coffee. I'm going, honestly. Wait till you get my age. Mm. Why would it do? Catch on fire? Or more shots? Oh, damn. Somebody opened fire? I haven't heard anything, so I don't know. I'm not in the know right now. Oh, fire. Okay. You would think with today's technology, if a fire started, it would give you plenty of advance warning to get everybody out. I mean, a fire just doesn't start unless it's got some way of accelerating. It just doesn't, flash up and consume a whole building within seconds. There is usually smoke first, yes. And I thought it was pretty much a standard that most places in the world have smoke detectors. No. I actually got a couple of smoke detectors I have to have checked out. They had 10-year batteries in them. I think the batteries um, are worn out or dead or whatever. I don't know. I've never checked them. I know it's closer. It's been 10 years, so I might want to, pull one down and check it. I think there's one right here. Yeah. So, might want to check it and see if it's the battery's any good or not. There's one here. There's one downstairs in the basement and one upstairs. So. That's right. Freebies in New York City today. Might as well go there and get everything you can get. It'd be interesting to see how many people move from New York City this year alone. And how many companies move out too. Because if a company moves out of New York City and they move someplace else, that other city that they move to is probably going to give them a tax break and stuff like that just for moving there, just to get their business. You know. I know. Oh, there you are. Hindsight, yeah. Well, California already has a Mondani there as a governor. You know, Newsom. Gavin Newsom. Yeah. I fulfilled what I said I was going to do yesterday, and I'm probably going to do it again today. When I got off the live stream, I went in and took me a nappy. I woke up at 10:30. You know, didn't have anything else to do. I definitely got to get rid of this, so man, it's really starting to bother me. So what you got planned for today? You gonna put a rear end in a recliner? I'm gonna watch football today again. They got 4 more games today, something like that. 3 more games today. I think Indiana plays today, don't they? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Indiana plays Alabama at 4 p.m. today. So I'm hoping Indiana wins. So, because Indiana beat Ohio State. I'm hoping Indiana wins, and then it would be nice to see Indiana and Miami go at it for the national championship. And then I'd still like to see Indiana win it. But, those two beat Ohio State, so they're my 2 favorite teams right now, besides Michigan. It's 11 here, Amish. 11 degrees. It is chilly willy. How you doing, Pumpkin? Yeah. I know. But he'll just have to get over it. Because Alabama ain't what it used to be. Come on. Nope. Okay. Oh, Alabama ain't what it used to be. Ain't what it used to be. Ain't what it used to be. Oh, Alabama ain't what it used to be. Yeah. It's warming up. Oh. Oh, there we go. Man, we froze up for a second. Uh, excuse me. Yeah. Okay. Really? Yeah. Okay. I bet it did. I heard a couple of gunshots around 10:30 last night, but I think it was just neighbors shooting at one another. You know, just a good old-fashioned dispute. Oh, the coyotes! I can believe it. I do too. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? You could hear forge rusting. There you go. Yeah. I thought about putting my van up for sale with everything that's in it. Um, the van is chock full of stuff for the flea market. Um, I thought about just selling it the way it is with everything in it. And then I could buy something nice like a 78 Ford Pinto. I know. You get a pacer. There you go. A Pinto wagon. There. Hey, that is a thought. Yeah. Yeah. Might even have enough money left over to get me a shake and a pair of fuzzy dice for the mirror. Oh, yeah? Do you want to do some trading? Yeah. Well, the best thing about Pintos is you can put a 10-horse Briggs and Stratton in there, and it's nice. It's like you never did pull the engine. From all the oil that's splattered all over it. Oh, yeah? Well, I was on Marketplace last night, Facebook, yesterday afternoon, and this woman has a snowmobile trailer. It's a 6x12 or something like that. It's a 2-place snowmobile trailer, so it's probably 6x10, 6x8. And it tilts. So she had that. She wants $150 for it, which is probably, it's not that bad of a price. But it needs 2 new tires because the tires are dry rotted and flat. And then I was looking at other things she has to sell. She had a generator for $50, and she has an air compressor for $50. So I messaged her and I said, "Hey, will you take $200 for the trailer, the generator, and the air compressor?" I haven't heard back from her, but if she does, I'm gonna take a couple of tires down there and put new tires on the trailer, and then load up and then haul it home. It's in Wauseon, so it ain't that far away. She doesn't, but that one is a nice enough trailer that as soon as I got it home, I would just set it in the side yard with a for sale sign on it and see what I could get out of it. I can't haul it on my trailer because my trailer is a 6x10, but I got sides on it. No. The deck looks pretty nice. It's aluminum. It's got aluminum 4-inch railing all the way around it. From what I can see, it's not a bad trailer. It just needs a couple of sets of tires on it. I have tires and rims already mounted for a trailer like that, so I know I could set it in there sideways. So, but if they do take the deal, I'm going to go get it. And like I said, I'll just pull it up here in the side yard right here by the corner of the house, by the flagpole, and I'll put a for sale sign on it. $300 or best offer, and if I get 200 for it, I'll be a happy man. I got my money back plus that air compressor and a generator. Yeah, I'll put it right there at the corner of the house so everybody can see it on both sides of, both streets. Because actually it should sell pretty good because it is snowmobile time. People are looking for trailers for their snowmobiles. Well, yeah, I can move it out of the way for the roofers whenever they decide to show up. They were supposed to have been here Monday, but it was too windy, and now, I don't know. They'll probably either be here tomorrow or Monday. Yeah. Yeah, it's next year already. I actually should sell all three of my sell those two trailers that I have, and if I get that one, sell that one, and then go get my other trailer that my daughter has at her house. I have a 7-foot by 14-foot trailer over there. But they're using it. My son-in-law put a bunch of wood on it 4 years ago and has never got the wood off of it. So it's still sitting at their house with wood on it. Now we can haul more junk. I bought that trailer. I went up to, I got a hair right here. It keeps crawling up. I bought that trailer up in Fowlerville. Went up there and picked it up. Paid $100 for it. And nice trailer. Just didn't have a deck on it. But it's a 7 by 14. That's the trailer itself. That's not the hitch. I hate it when somebody measures a trailer and says, oh, it's 22 feet long. And then you get there and the trailer's 16 feet long, with an 8-inch 8-foot hitch. Or 6-foot hitch. Pisses me off. Because right now I have 7 sheets of plywood in my garage, 5 of them which are pre-treated, and that would I could deck that trailer that they have. My daughter-in-law or my daughter and son-in-law have over there. I could deck it with that pre-treated and put 2 layers on it and be set. No. Yeah, I know. is really just don't want to stay down for some reason. No. Never owned a flat trailer? Well, if I do get my trailer back, it is time to shave. If I do get my trailer back, I'm going to put pockets on the side of the frame so I can actually put walls on it if I want to use walls. The only bad thing about having walls on a trailer is sometimes you can't get something on your trailer because it's just white, just a little bit wider than the trailer. It's not wider than the road, but it's just wider than the trailer. I had, or Kathy and I, we had a 36 foot Franklin fifth wheel trailer camper. I could stand up in the bedroom above the fifth wheel. That's how tall it was. I could put my hands up in the air and I couldn't reach the handle on the cabinet, on the highest cabinet in the trailer. It was just a little bit over 8 feet to the cabinet door handle. You have to have a step stool to get into it. This thing was humongous. One bedroom up in the loft, then the dinette, it made into a bed, and then they had a couch that was a sleeper sofa. It was a wind catcher. But I'm telling you, I have never had a trailer that pulled so nice. I brought that, I didn't haul it up to where I bought it, where I had it at. It was hauled up for me. But I hauled it home. And that thing pulled like a champ. You didn't even know it was behind you. I ended up selling it to Kathy's uncle. I sold him that and the pickup at the same time. And he set it off at somebody's place. And a guy come up and said, "Hey, is that your trailer?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, that thing looks like a ski jump from the road as big as it is." He said, "It is a big son of a bitch, isn't it?" And it was. It was big. You now have a tent, yeah. But it was big. It was nice. It was comfortable. You didn't have to bend walking down or anything. Had a nice furnace in it. I would go up there during the winter, and I'd stay the whole weekend. I'd go up there, start the furnace, turn on the propane, start the furnace, and then I would leave the camper and I would go to the town next door, and next town just down the street, and I would go to a restaurant there and eat dinner, or whatever time it was. If it was in the morning, I'd eat breakfast, and then I would come back and the trailer would be nice and warm, and I'd stay the entire weekend there. He probably is still living in the motorhome. And then I'd shut everything down Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, and come home. Kathy never wanted to go up there in the winter. She didn't want to be out there in the cold. But it was nice. I had a shed there, and it was a metal shed made out of corrugated steel, heavy corrugated steel. And it was like 4 feet by 6 feet or whatever. So in that shed, I put a potty chair, like for disabled. I put a potty chair in there. And I had heat in there. And what I would do is in the morning, I would plug in the heater. So it would heat the out or the shed, and it looked like an outhouse. I even put a moon on the doors, so it looked like an outhouse. But I would plug in the heater so the shed would warm up and stay warm in there. So when you had to go to the bathroom, you just go in there and use it and then come back. And when you were done for the weekend, it was in a bag. You tied the bag up, then double bagged it, triple bagged it, and then threw it in the trash can. That's where I got your huge skillet from. A guy up there had it and gave it to me. Then another guy wanted to use it. I said, well, it needs to be cleaned. So he cleaned it, used it, and then he conveniently forgot all about having it. I said, hey, you still got my skillet? I'd love to have it back. Oh, yeah. I'll give it to you. So, yeah. I use the good bags. That's right. All right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. It's $20, yeah. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care, prayers and peace, and enjoy the rest of your new year. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be on tonight or not, but if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. And if I don't see you, I'll see you Sunday night. Have a blessed day, everybody, and take care. Wish you luck. There you go. Well, enjoy your pork dinner.